welcome to another one of these training at home videos. We've been doing them for a while now. We're going to keep doing them. It's Tuesday. It's Jiu-Jitsu day. My name is Coach Caveman. I'm here with
Forrest.
And we're going to show some cool stuff on the ground today. We're going to show the Santiago sweep. This is named after one of my students who's executed it probably like 30 times in a real match. Probably more than 30 times. Maybe 50 times in real matches. Lily Santiago. She's a killer with the sweep. And then we're going to do armbar from mount. A lot of our guys do this a lot, but one of our best armbar from mounts is Noah, one of our new younger kids from kids class. And he sent me a picture today, so I'm going to throw it in here. It's good to hear from you guys. I miss you guys. So, you got anything else?
Oh, I always forget. If you like these videos, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps us out. We've got a goal to hit 100,000. Not 100,000. We've got a goal to hit 1,000 subscribers. And when you subscribe, your tally is not only added to the count, but you're helping more people see our content. And if those people enjoy our content, hopefully they will subscribe as well. And that'll lead to more subscriptions.
All the camera issues are Forrest's fault. Especially the one he knocked over in the last video. If you haven't seen the last video, go back and look. I pointed it out with an arrow to show you which one he's going to knock over. Alright, we're going to get right to it. We're going to hit the ground. Alright, so the Santiago sweep is going to start from full guard. My opponent's going to stand up. So whenever we're in guard, we want to be controlling something. Alright, so I'm going to be in full guard. My legs are locked around Forrest's waist. Most of the time I'm going to be controlling his sleeves or his wrists or something. Forrest is going to stand up. 1, 2. When Forrest stands up, I'm going to take my hands. I'm going to grab his heels. I want to be right on his heels. Okay? I need to have my hips above him still so I don't open my guard yet. As I open my guard, I'm going to put my knees in his chest and I'm going to pop him down to the mat. As I pop him down to the mat, I'm going to open my legs up. It's not very pleasant for Forrest. It's like doing the Van Damme splits. Van Damme splits are never good. We'll look at it one more time. So I'm in guard. When Forrest stands up, if I don't hold my guard and I'm here, and now I try to take Forrest over, it's pretty difficult for me to get my hips back up, okay? So, the crucial part of this technique is keeping your guard closed and your hips above their hips as they stand up, okay? Lily Santiago's got really long legs. She's really, really good at this sweep. We're going to work on her coming up. That's going to be the next part we show. And we'll show it coming towards you guys. But, one more time. Full guard. Keep the guard locked. He stands up. Bop. Bop. I go to the ankles. I don't get up here on the knees. It's going to be hard to control. Drop to the ankles. Open my guard. Knees in the chest. Pop him down to the mat. I'm being a little bit nice with my hip pop. But if you really want to get the guy down, pop him hard with your hips. There's a window right there outside the frame. So it's very difficult for me to really pop Forrest. Because I don't want to send him out the window, which might happen. Alright, we're going to turn facing you guys now. So turn your head towards the camera. This is the position we end in after I hit Forrest with the knee bump. Alright? So we're here. He's on the ground. I want to spread my legs open. It puts a lot of pressure on Forrest's hips and it stops him from really attacking me. Try and move your legs and get out of here. Like, it's tough for Forrest. He can sit up still. But it's hard for him to do anything else, right? It's hard for him to really use his legs. Hard to hip escape. Try and hip escape. Like move your hips out. It's not happening because I'm creating a lot of pressure on his hips. Forrest is unusually unflexible, but I am creating a lot of pressure on his hips. Once I get to this position, I'm going to reach my hand up, grab the lapel. I'm going to use the lapel and my hand on the mat to come up. So, lapel, hand on the mat, knee comes up. Boom, boom. I'm going to achieve full mount. Once I get to mount, I put my hands on the ground. You back up just like, I'm going to drag you. Perfect, right there. So when I get to mount, I want to establish my mount. I like to put my hands down here, just like when we do our spider kid. All right, so I want to make sure we're here. One more time, the whole thing. Forrest's gonna stand up. Stand up. Grab the hips. knee bump, open my legs, feed the gi. Pinching my legs high, leg comes up, boom. Other leg heels underneath, I'm in mount. Pretty simple technique. Literally Santiago has perfected this, alright? With that perfection, it's led her to a lot of sweeps and a lot of tournament wins. So awesome work. Now we're going to move on to something that Noah does really well. We're going to do the armbar from mount. So Forrest is going to be down, and I'm going to have him mounted. So we're going to do armbar from mount. So first of all, we're going to be in mount. Mount means my knees are outside Forrest's hips. I have a nice steady rest. There's a couple different kinds of mount. For this one, I don't want my legs like underneath me and locked. I'm just going to have my knees open a little bit. My feet are going to be parallel with his body. There's a lot of different mounts. This is a very basic one we're going to work from here today. Alright? I'm going to take my hands like I'm doing CPR and I'm going to put them around Forrest. If I want to attack his right arm, I'm going to take my left hand, put it on his chest. Okay? So when he pushes me up, left hand's going to be on the chest, right hand's going to go to his belly. Alright? Like I'm trying to give him CPR. Okay? Now, I'm actually going to attack the other way so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to take my right hand, put it on his chest, my left hand down here. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put my knee bone right next to his ear bone, okay? So right now I'm looking at the wall that you guys can't see on film, right? So I'm looking straight ahead. When I put my knee bone next to Forrest's ear bone, I'm going to be looking towards you guys. So my eyes are in this direction. I'm going to keep my head straight, knee bone next to Forrest's ear bone, and now I'm looking at you guys, okay? So I'm going from facing this direction to facing that direction. One more time. Forrest pushes me up. CPR grip. Blah, 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 right? Knee bone is going to go to ear bone and it's going to turn my hips. Now I'm looking at you guys, alright? So I'm going to go to something called S mount. This leg right here, that's just hanging out nice and straight, I'm going to fold it underneath Forrest's body. Now this is a position in itself. Alright, this S mount position, I'm making an S with my legs. It's a really tough position for Forrest to get out of, okay? I can hang out here for a long time before Forrest can do anything. Right? Not too pleasant. I like this position a lot. I hang out here. I like to suck the energy out of my opponents. So now that I have his arm, normally I have all my weight sitting on him, so normally I look like this. And it'd be awful. But I'm not. I'm sitting a lot of my weight on my leg. So if I'm really doing this move, I'm going to be sitting right here the whole time. Just sucking the wind out of Forrest with my big booty on his belly. Okay? I'm going to reach this hand, and I'm going to grab his pants. So as I make the swing, I don't fall off. Now I'm going to put all my weight on Forrest, because I have his pants to hold me on. All my weight is going to come to here. This is going to take all the weight off of this leg, and I can bring this leg around over his head. Sit back, and I'm going to execute the armbar. Alright, one more time, I'm going to go the other way, so you can see my feet go the other way. Forrest is going to be down right here. I'm just going to go attack the other side. Turn, go. Yep.
This is where we were.
I know, but I'm going to attack the other arm. So you see the opposite side of it.
Back a little bit.
Scoot back a little bit. Yeah, a little bit more. Good. Forrest is going to push me up. CPR grip the other side. Knee bone to ear bone. Boom. Right? I'm taking a lot of weight off of Forrest, but ideally I want all my weight here, and it's going to turn my angle. This leg is going to come underneath into S mount. Underneath the stinky armpit. All my weight's on him. Hand reaches back. Grabs the pants. All the weight is off of this leg. Swing over his head. Take the armbar. How's that feel, Forrest?
Oh, not good.
So those are our two moves of the day. Santiago sweep and armbar. We're going to have Forrest try them right now and see how it comes out. First one Forrest's going to do is Santiago sweep. Boom. Step up. 1, 2. Ah! Open your legs tight so it's hard. Ow! Yeah, that's good. Woo! I'm up and up again. And not so smooth, but that's good. Alright? We're going to turn 90 or 180 degrees. And now you can do the armbar. Get off me, bully! Get off me, bully! Get off me, bully! Ah! Good. Not too bad for Forrest. I have one more secret technique before I put your glasses back on. So those are our 2 techniques of the day. Santiago sweep. Really that's called the knee bumps or knee push sweep. So if you hear knee push sweep, that's the actual name of it. Santiago sweep's what I call it, because of the Santiago once again. And then we're going to do the straight armbar. That's our second technique, the armbar from mount. That's one of Noah's favorite moves. He does it really well, but that's called armbar from mount. We are going to try and put an armbar together with the Santiago sweep right now. So, obviously, you can do the Santiago sweep and go right to the mounted armbar because you end up in mount. But sometimes what happens is, when you do the Santiago sweep, they sit up before you can mount. So I'm going to show you an armbar off of that. This is one of my favorite techniques. Lily does this really well. She hasn't really done it in a tournament yet, but she does it really well in practice, okay? And our goal is for you to be able to practice at home, Lily Santiago, and make sure that you finish this armbar on everybody that you face. Alright, so here we go. Forrest's going to start on my guard. Maybe back up just a little bit so you don't hit your head on the wall. No. Forrest stands up. Boom. Control the heels, knee push, drop Forrest on the mat. Now, Forrest is going to come up and start to grab my lapel. I'm going to grab his lapel. I'm going to grab his, not his lapel, I'm going to grab his sleeve. Alright? So, you alright? Did I pinch you?
No.
Oh, I messed up your beautiful shirt. So Forrest bought this fully stacked diamonds t-shirt off of YouTube for like $800. So I want to make sure I don't wrinkle his shirt. Sorry. It really looks good on him though. That's he's supporting his YouTube creator. You guys can support us by liking and subscribing. That was supposed to be a cheap plug. So anyways, Forrest sits up and he's trying to reach up and grab my lapel and come up on top of me. So I'm going to grab his arm. All I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my hip a little bit. So I'm going to put myself right on his lap. Boom, like this. Alright? Now, instead of trying to come up on top, I'm just going to swing my leg up over his head and take the arm bar. One more time, I'm going to let Forrest do it to me because he doesn't like to get kicked in the face so much.
That's definitely one that sinks in fast, I can feel it.
Yes, it definitely comes in very quickly. So you're going to open up, I'm going to grab, you're going to pop your hip up on mine, out of the other side. Oh, wait. You're going to bring the same hip on the side that you're controlling the arm. So you're going to control my sleeve, bring your butt right, yep, now you're going to swing this leg right over my head. Yep. Sit back, squeeze your knee.
Oh.
Time, lock it up. So whatever side he grabs you on, you're going to isolate that arm, sit your butt on the same arm, and now swing the leg right up over the head, and fall off to the side. Yeah, feel it?
Yep.
Yeah. That submission is money. Money in the bank. Forrest doesn't think it's money in the bank, but it's money in the bank. I promise you can get a lot of taps with that one. Because the first instinct is come up and stop you from getting up. Okay, because in IBJJF, it's points for the sweep and then another 4 points for the mount. So you try very hard to stop the mount. So as people start to come up, you get pushed off so you can start to hip scoop. It's a perfect time to take that armbar. It's so simple. All you do is you bring your hip up, sit on their butt, scoop your leg up and over and take the arm. So easy.
And it really feels like it. It really feels like it was sinking fast. So that's why I made sure it wouldn't sink in.
Yeah, it sinks in fast. Forrest's trying to wait from it. I was trying not to hurt him. But I'm going to show it one more time. And I'm going to go this way. So please grab with this arm. Alright? So I'm going to be on top. my legs are gonna be on top of yours, right? Boom. You're gonna grab with this arm. So I'm gonna grab his sleeve. I'm gonna get my butt right up on his hip. So I have my right arm is grabbing, my right hip is gonna go up right to here. So I bump into him, almost like a hip bump sweep. Alright? Now when I get to here, I'm gonna fall back and swing my leg up and over and take the armbar. So I have a nice tight armbar right there, sorry. I have a nice tight armbar right there. And that's what we're looking for, alright? And obviously, just like any armbar, when you go, you don't just kick him in the head, you want to squeeze your knees and bite your heels in. That's about all we got for today. A really good job today. Hopefully you guys are practicing this at home. How did it feel today?
Good. Important techniques today. Things that if you're going to compete in Jiu-Jitsu or you're just going to train in Jiu-Jitsu, these are things that you should and need to know for getting better.
If Lily Santiago hits you with this, I will pay her $10 every time.
Okay.
If she taps you, I'll give her 50. And it's coming out of your piggy bank. Deal? That's a deal, whether you shake my hand or not. Deal. Hear that, Lily? Let's do it.
Before we leave, I do have something I kind of want you guys to do. When you're watching this video, if you're watching it on a computer or a laptop especially, please comment, be as mean or as kind as you want, and please comment in the comment section about how the video quality is. We've got this new camcorder, and we're kind of still trying to figure out how to get the highest quality possible, and we noticed it can be a bit grainy at times. So if you're experiencing that, please comment it. If you're on your phone, YouTube move the comments to right under the video, and if you're on a laptop, it's going to be under the description.
And under all the linked videos too.
Yeah.
You have to scroll through all that stuff. We appreciate it though. Alright, got anything else?
No.
Alright, we're out. Oos.